So I found more Super Nintendo games, but let me go ahead and tell you, it has been challenging to do so. Going to all of these different places, I'm quickly learning that some of the games that I have left are going to be more of the expensive games or the uncommon titles. Whether they're super expensive or not, some of them are just hard to find in really good condition. But that did not stop me at Game Jam South in Huntsville, Alabama, because we'll just jump into this first game that I actually found. This one right here is around $100 and some. This is Three Ninjas Kickback. This is a fantastic game that if you guys grew up with these movies, at least I have them on VHS, these are so much fun. This is definitely a throwback, and usually those movie tie-in games are complete crap, but this one is not that bad. It's an action platformer, and it has 2-player co-op, which is fantastic. So you get 3 lives, 3 continues, go through different levels. I think there's about 5. I notice as you're going through, you have jumps, attacks, you get to pick up different things, and it's really good because this game controls super well, and I just love how everything looks in this game. You have to be super strategic though, because you die a lot, and I learned that right away when playing this game. So this is one that I'm still trying to figure out, because I don't want it to be one that is so crazy, you know, just so difficult, but it seems like it kind of is. So I just absolutely love this, but it seems like everything is out to get me in this particular game. So what did I get distracted with? I actually found this Super Famicom case, and this is so awesome. So this will go great in my Super Famicom collection as well, as I have been collecting for both of those systems, the North American and the Japanese. See, here we have, it says safe, convenient storage for Nintendo Super Famicom. So this is actually really cool, and I love how it features Super Mario World. We have such an iconic game here, especially on the Super Nintendo, a must-have. It says, "Hurry up, Mario, the princess is in danger." So you have this beautiful image on here. I just love how everything looks great. There's a little bit of sticker residue that I do have to take off, but I was able to get this for an amazing deal at this convention. Seeing some of these imports at this convention definitely helped, because I was struggling to find some games because everyone that I saw was one that I already had. So I had to keep on looking, and I found even more cool items. So these items I don't see very often either. We have these 4 display only boxes. These have never been, you know, folded together, but here we have F-Zero. Such a fun, futuristic, fast-paced racing game. One of the best racing games and franchises that I absolutely love. And I just love it because this was one of the first racing games that I ever played. And I just felt like you were going so fast. And to have such an iconic game and have this display-only box is really cool to add into the collection. And then also Tetris Attack. Now don't let the name fool you, because it really has nothing to do with Tetris. But of course it is a puzzle game, 2-player action, and this is just really cool because I absolutely love these puzzle games. You just have to keep on playing, and as you kind of keep going and you're playing against other people, it definitely gets pretty intense. But finding some of these like weird, obscure items for the system at Game Jam South was definitely one of my favorites. But I found this weird title. This is The Ignition Factor. So this is one that I don't see very often. And to find it also below price charting is really great, because this one is a beautiful, clean copy. But this is a firefighter simulation game. It's actually really cool if you think about it. So they did get something like this in some of the other regions. So this is completely different than those. But it's single player action. There's a fire. And you have to figure out how to put it out. And while you're doing that, you have to use different equipment. And you don't want to, you know, just take everything because it really slows you down. So you have to plan strategically on what's going to put out the different types of fires and everything. You have different like areas like the steel mill, the dinosaur museum, and all these different like chemicals and things. So it is much more like crazy than what you even think. But I just love it because you get to rescue people and put out fires. So this one probably would have been a lot of fun for so many people back then. And just having these like odd titles that you just don't see a lot of. Just something so different. And just finding more and more crazy games on the Super Nintendo. Now, this last game here is one that I didn't really think anything crazy about. So this is going to be Super Soccer Champ. So another sports title, but it's more than just a couple dollars. This has been one that I haven't really been able to find up until this point. This one's also very clean as well, and I'm just really happy to add this title. Now, this is one that I probably won't give enough time to play to because it is a very early release. You only have like 9 countries. It is a good game for what it was at the time, but there are tons of better options if you're going to play soccer or other sports games. So this is one that I'm just thankful to find, and I scored all of this stuff for great deals. So as I am getting down to the wire, well, still have a little bit ways to go, but last time we left off with 531 and adding 3 more games, some other cool items as well. We are at 534 out of the 721 that I need. So those last few hundred are going to be insane, especially as I get closer to just 100 more. But finding this amazing carrying case, this is something that you don't see in the condition all the time, and usually paying like shipping fees and everything else is just crazy. But finding these games, just some uncommon clean titles, and especially Three Ninjas Kickback, this is going to be a fun time trying to play it over and over again and just see if I can get better each time. But also these amazing 4 display only boxes, finding these for Tetris, Attack, and then even F-Zero. These are just really awesome additions into the Super Nintendo collection, and I want to know, did you play any of these games? And I can't wait to show you guys what I find next. So of course, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out all of my other videos and stay tuned for more.